Alright, so this week I went through surgery. Now the story goes a little bit like this. I was riding my bike, I was riding downhill. I got a little too fast, I was not really able to control it. The road got a little bit slippery. I slipped and I ended up hurting my arm, my left leg, and somehow, some way, I was able to get certain things tangled in my bottom area. It was very painful. I had to be rushed into the emergency room, but luckily I had some really great surgeons on my side who took good care of the situation that was going on there. And right now I'm working on getting back on my feet. So for the next 14 to 21 days, I will not be able to have any type of workout, rush physical activity other than laying on my bed, standing up to go to the bathroom, cook myself some food, and then sitting back down again. And I want to walk you in this vlog on how I will still be able to maintain as much muscle as I possibly can, how I can make sure that my mind remains sharp and I don't get, like down and experience a lot of sad moments, and how I can come back from this a lot stronger. So let's dive into it. Whew. Okay, so as I'm sitting here right now, this is what most of my day is gonna look like. Resting, obviously. What I'm gonna be doing to still keep my mind in a healthy and positive state is I'm gonna be, first of all, gonna be reading a lot. You know that I like to read a lot. I mean, let me actually just pull out some of my books that I got here on my shelf. So these are just some of the many books that I've been reading over the past, few years, months. But basically I'm gonna be reading a lot to keep my mind in a healthy state. Right here I have one book that is called Triggers. Yesterday I finished reading this one called Perennial Seller. And right now I'm actually studying Ben Greenfield's Beyond Training books. Basically, to clear off my mind, I wanna make sure that I keep positive things around me. I gotta make sure that my psychology remains healthy over the next 14 to 21 days. I basically have my laptop here. I'm gonna be still creating a lot of content, working on my online students, helping them out to at least progress in their holistic keto approach. By the way, feel free to join in our free Facebook support community, Keto and Intermittent Fasting Goddesses. The link is gonna be in the description. Basically, all of that operational things are gonna still be going on. As you can see in the back, I've got something that I like to call, basically these are things that I decided to write down for myself a while ago. This just every morning reminds me of, kind of like certain things that I value the most. I think it's really important, not just as we dive into a healthy diet, as we dive into a healthy lifestyle, but we also have to make sure that our mind is also in a healthy state. And so every morning when I wake up, I'm gonna make sure to internalize the growth values and my growth standards that are gonna help me to still have a positive and limitless view on my psychological state of mind. So super important. But now I want to talk to you a little bit about what my nutrition is going to look like over the next 14 to 21 days. Now obviously I'm not going to be moving that much over the next 14 to 21 days, and so I'm actually going to be fasting a lot more compared to what I regularly do. I've been fasting for about a little over 21 hours right now. The whole idea for me is that I prevent to gain as much weight as I possibly can. That is totally normal when we are in like a recovery phase for us to usually gain some extra pounds because we don't move a lot and we tend to overconsume calories. The nutrition is going to be really key with regard to how I take care of myself. I'm going to be fasting a lot more, and I'm going to make sure that I stick to a very clean and just very well formulated ketogenic approach. And so that's pretty much it for today. Right now I made myself some scrambled eggs with some avocados, and Now, that meal prep should basically help me for the next 2 to 3 days. The whole idea is that even though I'm not moving that much, even though I'm limited based on my physical activity, that I still am able to eat some healthy and nutrient-dense meals every single day. Because I know how easy it is when we are recovering, when we don't move a lot, to give in to things such as ice cream, to things such as waffles, all of those delicious indulgements that there is out there. And so the whole idea is that I still am able to eat as healthy as I possibly can, even though I'm not able to move as much. And so, yes, family, thank you so much for tuning in once more. Remember to subscribe in case you haven't already. And in case you haven't already, go ahead and check out my free Facebook group called Keto and Intermittent Fasting Goddesses. Links are going to be in the description. Yes, family, shout out to you. Thank you so much for the support. And other than that, I'll catch you then in the next vlog. Bye. Bye.